LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. And Toyota. Let's go places.
5 games into the Major League Soccer season, and the LA Galaxy hit the road for the second time as they get set to pay a visit to their Western Conference rivals, the Vancouver Whitecaps. A very special Friday night edition of Galaxy Radio. Happy to have you along. I'm Christian Miles. And it was just 5 days ago that the Galaxy notched their third win in 4 games with a 2-1 home defeat of the Portland Timbers. And there were some controversial moments, but in the end, the Galaxy bagged all 3 points and put themselves in 5th place on 9 points, just 4 off the pace set by their city rivals, and 1 adrift of Seattle and Houston. Now, there's plenty of reason right now to feel optimistic. The Galaxy are nearly free of injury, with Zlatan Ibrahimovic returning from a 3-game layoff due to an Achilles problem, and Roman Alessandrini also making his way back to the starting lineup last weekend after limping out of the season opener against Chicago with a hamstring problem. Both played huge roles on Sunday, but it was Zlatan who once again was the most influential player on the pitch, scoring twice in the penalty spot after earning both penalties himself in another 90-minute performance that got the Galaxy over the line once again. Now, the 2 designated players, they may have taken marquee billing, but it was the Galaxy midfield that continues to play such a vital role to the team's early success. The addition of Joe Corona, namely, has served as a great complement to both Jonah Dos Santos as well as Sebastian Lletget. And it's no coincidence that Jonah Dos Santos, his uptick in form, and Lletget's ability to link the midfield to the attack has coincided with the arrival of the former Club Tijuana man and transformed the middle of the park for LA. Corona arrived a month ago from Xolos from Tijuana and has made a nearly seamless transition. Coming up, we'll have tonight's starting 11, and when we return, we'll get you updated on Vancouver and their whole new approach. It's the Galaxy and the Whitecaps here on Galaxy Radio.
Since 1889, Shasta Soda celebrates 130 years of flavor.
There's no fooling. Shasta's the cat's pajamas.
Extra, extra, Shasta now in cans.
Best of the Shasta, Daddy-O.
Far out, Shasta's groovy.
Get down and boogie with Shasta.
Like Shasta is totally tubular, dude.
Shasta's all that in a bag of chips.
Hashtag Shasta is lit.
No matter how you say it, for 130 years, it just has to be Shasta.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Want to drive away in your very own Mercedes SL Roadster? LA Galaxy fans, head over to San Manuel Casino for a chance to win one of these impressive Mercedes SL Roadsters. That's 4 Mercedes SL Roadsters in the month of April. Use your Club Serrano card at over 4,700 slot machines or your favorite table games for your chance to win. San Manuel Casino is all thrill all the time. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Alcatel, the official smartphone partner of LA Galaxy, presents Onyx, a smartphone with the latest tech features at a great price. Enjoy sharp photos with dual rear cameras, enhanced security features with fingerprint and facial recognition, up to 32 gigabytes of storage, and the battery built to last. This beautifully designed smartphone with suede texture finish and expansive 5.5-inch full-view display will handle all of your entertainment needs. Available at Cricket Wireless and AlcatelOnyx.com.
How can you find a car, truck, or SUV that's just perfect for you? Easy. Get to Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event. There are huge cashback offers and super low leases on popular Toyota models, like the sleek 2019 Camry, legendary Corolla, rugged Tacoma, even the all-new Toyota RAV4. Ready to save big? We make it easy.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
And just about 17 minutes away from kickoff, it's match day 5 for the LA Galaxy in the new MLS season as they get set to visit the Vancouver Whitecaps at BC Place up in the Great White North. Happy to have you along, Christian Miles, in a big game this for Vancouver, who went through all kinds of transformations and upheavals over the winter break. Gone is Carl Robinson, who was sacked before the end of last year, and now 18 new faces return, along with a new head coach, Mark Dos Santos, the 41-year-old, who comes in after serving as an assistant under Bob Bradley for the other team across town, LAFC. And so far, not so good for the Whitecaps. They are winless in their first 4 games. However, there is cause for optimism for Vancouver Whitecaps fans because they're coming off a goalless draw, their first clean sheet and first point of the season. Saturday, 0-0 against previously high-flying Seattle that came in averaging just over 3 goals per game. But they definitely have their work cut out for them because this Galaxy team very much on the uptick, and a new-look Galaxy themselves starting to form together in midfield and really turn things around. Speaking of turnaround, it's a short turnaround for the Galaxy. Their second game in 6 days. They'll be playing on turf, and a lot of speculation as to whether or not Zlatan Ibrahimovic will play. Well, he didn't do it last year, but he will this year, and no cause for concern with his surgically reconstructed knee. His Achilles is feeling good, and Ibrahimovic says, I have no issues playing on turf. If the team needs me, I will come and play. Remember, he did skip the match in Seattle last year, but did appear against Minnesota United FC late on the season as the Galaxy were pushing for the playoffs. The Vancouver Whitecaps just narrowly missing out on the playoffs last year and thought they were going to turn things around at the beginning of this season, but opened with 3 consecutive defeats against then high-flying Minnesota, and then back-to-back away losses at Real Salt Lake and Houston. They feel that they are improving with each and every game, and now return home to the cozy confines of BC Place, a place where, of course, they were so difficult to break down last season. The Galaxy midfield will be tested once again. They are nearly fully fit. The only injury to keep you updated on right now is the fact that Perry Kitchen, he's out of his boot. His ankle problem, though, still persists. Kitchen himself says he's just about 3 to 4 weeks away. And that is the only casualty right now for a Galaxy side nearing full fitness, and they are going to need them as they get set for the thick of the hunt coming up in this spring in April. Well, we're just getting things started. When we return, we'll have the Negro Modelo starting lineups and take a look at all the first-team news. It's a big one in the Western Conference, the only game of the night in Major League Soccer. It's LA and Vancouver tonight on Galaxy Radio. Stay with us.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Senores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Hi, this is Toyota Talk. I'm Mark Nolte.
And I'm Jeff Trusso.
So, Jeff, you know what I really like?
I do. You like baseball and pizza and movies and...
Well, yes, all of that is true.
See, I get you.
You do, but I also like it when a thing is easy.
Everyone likes things that are Oh, hang on. I'm guessing you have a thing in mind.
You totally get me. Yes, I like it when car buying is easy.
Oh, yeah, that is a good thing. And since this is Toyota Talk, I'm guessing...
Yeah, you see where this is going. I'm going to Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event.
And it's called that because...
Because right now it's easy to get great deals on all 25 Toyota models.
Wait, the sporty Camry?
Yep.
The adventurous RAV4?
You betcha.
The rugged Tacoma?
Truck voice, absolutely.
Well, this is easily the best news I've heard in forever.
It's also easy to compare models and check out all offers. Just visit buyatoyota.com.
Wow, and just how is all this easy possible?
Funny you should ask. Your Southern California Toyota dealers make it easy.
Ah, too easy.
Toyota.
Let's go places.
The countdown to kickoff, just 9 minutes until LA get things started on their visit to the Vancouver Whitecaps. Tonight on Galaxy Radio. Time now to take a look at today's starting 11 presented by Casa Modelo, home of Especial and Negra. Quality beers since 1925, and we can tell you that it's an unchanged 11 for the LA Galaxy from the team that defeated the Portland Timbers by 2-1 on Sunday afternoon. David Bingham making 3 saves, once again holds his space down, starting the last 38 consecutive games. It's the Venezuelan raised in Switzerland, Rolf Felcher at right back, with Diego Polenta, the Uruguayan, pairing with Daniel Steres in the center of midfield. At left back, Jurgen Schelbeck, who's been a revelation since moving to his more preferred natural position. The right-hand side of midfield will see Roman Alessandrini in his second game back from his hamstring problem, but it's the trio in midfield that's been so influential. Joe Corona, as well as Jonah Dos Santos in that deep lying role. Dos Santos playing some of the best football since he arrived to the LA Galaxy late in 2017, allowing more freedom for Sebastian Lletget to link to the attack. And on the left-hand side, Uriel Antuna, who's been another revelation, providing a lot of pace and a lot of width on that left-hand side. And who else but Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who's already scored 3 goals, 2 of which coming from the penalty spot on Sunday against the Portland Timbers. We look at the lineup and the way it shapes up for Marc Dos Santos as well as these Vancouver Whitecaps, and they're going to make a couple of changes from the team that drew against Seattle goalless at home on Saturday, and the changes come in a 4-3-3 setup. Inbam Hwang, the South Korea international, will replace Victor P.C. Gira on the left-hand side of the attack, and it's the first MLS start for the Uruguay under-20, Joaquin Ardaiz, the 20-year-old, still looking for his first goal now in his 5th appearance. He's an on-loan signing from Chiasso of Switzerland. More pace on the right-hand side of that 3-pronged attack coming in the form of the Guinea international, Las Bangura. John Erithe, the Spaniard, will be holding things down in a deep-lying role in defensive midfield, flanked by Felipe and the Canadian Russell Tybert, and Ali Adnan at left back. One-time linked to the LA Galaxy, will serve as left fullback, with Daniel Henry holding things down in the middle, along with Eric Godoy and Jake Nerwinski operating at right fullback. The goalkeeper tonight, Maxime Crépeau, the 24-year-old Canadian, and now the out-and-out number 1 after spending some time on loan from Montreal down in the USL. Still looking, of course, for his first clean sheet, or rather his second clean sheet of the season after recording his first on Saturday against the Sounders. It's a mighty task here because this is a Vancouver side that's feeling confident, however, LA in form. We're going to step aside. When we return, we'll have the first half kickoff, LA and Vancouver, next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. And Toyota. Let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Want more for less? Spectrum Mobile delivers. Grab your wireless bill to compare and see how you can save up to 40% a month with our unlimited data plan for $45 a line, or our buy the gig plan for $14 a gig, all with free nationwide talk and text. Call 855-535-7732. Get Spectrum Mobile today. Call 855-535-7732. Savings based on comparison of single-line unlimited plans amongst major national carriers as of 10/21/18. Visit Spectrum.com for offer restrictions and details.
Want to drive away in your very own Mercedes SL Roadster? LA Galaxy fans, head over to San Manuel Casino for a chance to win one of these impressive Mercedes SL Roadsters. That's 4 Mercedes SL Roadsters in the month of April. Use your Club Serrano card at over 4,700 slot machines or your favorite table games for your chance to win. San Manuel Casino is all thrill all the time. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Alcatel, the official smartphone partner of LA Galaxy, presents Onyx, a smartphone with the latest tech features at a great price. Enjoy sharp photos with dual rear cameras, enhanced security features with fingerprint and facial recognition, up to 32 gigabytes of storage, and the battery built to last. This beautifully designed smartphone with suede texture finish and expansive 5.5-inch full-view display will handle all of your entertainment needs. Available at Cricket Wireless and AlcatelOnyx.com.
How can you find a car, truck, or SUV that's just perfect for you? Easy. Get to Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event. There are huge cashback offers and super low leases on popular Toyota models, like the sleek 2019 Camry, legendary Corolla, rugged Tacoma, even the all-new Toyota RAV4. Ready to save big? We make it easy.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
It is the 21st meeting between the Los Angeles Galaxy and the Vancouver Whitecaps, but the Galaxy have had their hard times away to Vancouver as they look for their first win since 2013, having drawn goalless the last visit up in March. But remember, that was before the arrival of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Nevertheless, Vancouver always a tough nut to crack on home soil. Happy to have you along. It's Galaxy Radio coming your way tonight. I am Christian Miles, and Los Angeles Galaxy coming in with 3 wins in their first 4 games, and their only blemish on their record was the last time that they did travel against a resurgent FC Dallas side this season, losing 2-0 at the beginning of March. Since then, it's consecutive wins over Minnesota United FC, and then Sunday's 2-1 triumph at the expense of the Portland Timbers. They are back to full fitness and feeling very confident, and off to their best start in 8 years, their 4th best start in team history. Only in 1996, in 2010, and in 1998 did the Galaxy start better after the space of 4 games, and they're hoping it will continue tonight. A short turnaround and playing on turf does not bode well, especially having to cross the border and play away from home, but that is the situation the Galaxy find themselves in. They are in the 5th position on 9 points. However, if they can take their 4th victory in 5 games, they can leapfrog a trio of teams in front of them, namely FC Dallas, the Houston Dynamo, and the Seattle Sounders ahead of the big weekend fixtures, and put themselves just 1 point behind their city rivals. That remains to be seen. 5 places, as well as 8 points below them, is a Vancouver team that has taken just 1 point through 4 games, but that point did come against a highly vaunted opponent in the Seattle Sounders, who were flying high at the beginning of the campaign but held scoreless on Saturday afternoon at Vancouver's BC Place, and they'll be looking for that same type of tight defending. There is confidence, however, as Marc Dos Santos and his coaching staff feels that this team is taking steps forward with each and every game. Remember, it's massive upheaval. 18 new faces were brought in. Alphonso Davies was sold for $22 million to Bayern Munich, so very much a mystery team in Major League Soccer for the Vancouver Whitecaps and an unknown quantity. It's their 9th season after making their way into Major League Soccer back in 2011. And it's a team that has scored 4 goals and allowed 7, in sharp contrast to an LA Galaxy team that has allowed 6 goals and still looking for their first clean sheet of the campaign. On the offensive end, well, the Galaxy have found the back of the net on 7 occasions, the same amount as Vancouver. Only FC Cincinnati, Montreal, and Philadelphia have amassed more goals at this stage of the campaign in this young, new Major League Soccer season. It should be a good one. Unavailable tonight for the Los Angeles Galaxy. Perry Kitchen still nursing that ankle injury. He's expected to be back sometime in early May, mid-May. Unavailable tonight for the Vancouver Whitecaps. The English midfielder Andy Rose, who suffered a facial fracture against Houston on March 16th. They were kind of thin in midfield right now. David Norman missing out along with Yasser Kamiri and Michael Baldissimo, their young 18-year-old phenomenon. So shorthanded is the way they will be, but a team that prides itself on resilient defending, and they go against one of the best attackers, not just in Major League Soccer, but in Zlatan Ibrahimovic, one of the best strikers of a generation. Again, an unchanged lineup tonight for Guillermo Barros Esqueloto, going with Ibrahimovic up top, 3 behind him in Alessandrini, Leggett operating centrally, and Antuna wide on the left. Jonah Dos Santos will hold in a deep lying role, much as he's done lately, and Joe Corona has been the perfect foil for him. It'll be Felcher at right back, Schilbeck at left back, with Steris and Romney forming the partnership in the center of the park here for the Galaxy, with David Bingham installed in goal. For the Vancouver Whitecaps, Joaquin Arraiz, their talented Peruvian, will get the start up top. Rather Uruguayan under 20. Las Bangura will provide the width in a 4-3-3 setup. The South Korean Hwang Im-bam has been very impressive now and gets the start. Ali Adnan comes in at left back. He's a player that came over from Iraq and was actually linked to the Galaxy last month, instead deciding to sign with the Caps. He will join Donnell Henry as well as Eric Godoy and Jake Nerwinski. Nerwinski, one of 3 Americans in this Vancouver side. Maxime Crepeau, the Canadian goalkeeper, will be between the pipes. The Vancouver Whitecaps have limited the LA Galaxy to just 2 wins in their last 9 meetings, and taking 4 wins in the process. The Galaxy really have had their problems scoring against Vancouver in the past, failing to find the back of the net in 2 of the last 3. However, the last time out here at the Dignity Health Sports Park, it was in September when 2 goals from Zlatan Ibrahimovic and a 77th minute penalty from Roman Alessandrini steered the Galaxy to a 3-0 triumph in Southern California. Tonight, it's Night Navy and the debut of the change strip for the LA Galaxy. The referee will be 48-year-old Baldomero Toledo, now in his 16th season in Major League Soccer. The Vancouver Whitecaps will begin with their new strip, operating in the white. And the Galaxy looking to take advantage as they play on turf for the first time this season. We are underway from BC Place in Vancouver, British Columbia, as the Galaxy have hit the road for just the 2nd time this season. And it will be the Caps starting in possession here, trying to capitalize and record just their first win of the campaign. Donnell Henry, a Canadian international, operating in defense, very much the leader at the back, and at right fullback today, it will be Nerwinski, who links up nicely in the center of the park with Erithe, and some space down this left-hand side for Russell Tybert and the Canadian side. It slips out wide now for Las Bangura, the Ghanaian, with his first touch, on loan from Rayo Vallecano. Bangura with a change of pace, down he goes, and Baldomero Toledo, 45 seconds in, has pointed to the penalty spot, as Bangura was brought down by Jurgen Skjelvik. And just a change of direction and no hesitation whatsoever from the referee. The Galaxy don't clear it, and it was Skjelvik who lost his footing, and Bangura with a lovely change of pace. And no doubt about it, hard to argue against the call. Skjelvik clearly beaten for pace, and bodies up on Las Bangura, appealing for a shoulder-to-shoulder challenge. But that's not going to be the case. And now it's up to David Bingham to go up against Vancouver, and we'll see how they line it up. A big task here for the LA Galaxy netminder as he gets set to face Ali Adnan, the Iraqi international. And it will be the left foot of Adnan, who Panenkas and victimized from his own arrogance. It will go down as a penalty kick save from David Bingham, who held his ground, and boy, did he hold it well. The second penalty he has faced this season, and a big save and a huge break for the Galaxy. But it's Vancouver right back on the front foot here as Bangura links up with Huang, who waits for the cavalry to arrive before it's disrupted by the Galaxy. My goodness, what a start. Just 45 seconds in, and the Galaxy with a huge break. This is going to be a wild one, it does appear. But what a beginning. And the Galaxy, no doubt, spared the blushes, and you can see the Panenka. It looks as though Adnan's foot just got stuck in the turf. Came in with the left foot and didn't get enough of it. Ali Adnan, one of the more embarrassing moments for one of the newest faces for the Vancouver Whitecaps, and that will draw the ire of his head coach, Marc Dos Santos, as Vancouver blow a golden opportunity to start in dream fashion. And it's all Vancouver early on here as it's controlled by Huang, one of the two changes from the team that drew goalless against Seattle on Saturday. A foul on Roman Alessandrini. It'll be a free kick at midfield here for the Caps. Of course, Huang, a big part of the South Korea setup as well, and looking to forge a new identity as he was actually sought after by several Bundesliga clubs. So how can Vancouver rebound, and how will the Galaxy deal with this pressure? That remains to be seen. Trying to send one over the top and link with Joaquin Ardaiz, who was good enough to keep out Fredy Montero in the starting lineup. Uruguay under 20 comes in very highly regarded, their newest designated player. Comes in on loan from Chiasso of Switzerland after spending August through January on loan in Italy with Frosinone in the Italian Serie A. And here's Tybert with a good cross into the area, but it's Schellbeck who does well to repel. Jonah Dos Santos, he has a chance to really play as a true number 6, but very well complemented by Joe Corona. Not exactly entirely a single pivot, as Corona is known to drop deep and giving more free license for Sebastian Lletget, but that trio has really been absolutely formed a seamless understanding. As Guillermo Barros Escaloto himself said, it looks like these three have played together their entire life. Here's Roman Alessandrini in the first four-way forward here for the Los Angeles Galaxy. The Frenchman stopped in his tracks by Huang. It's claimed by Jonah Dos Santos. Sebastian Lletget, and this is where the Galaxy want to take advantage of what has been one of the areas of improvement. Spells of possession, and you may remember against the Portland Timbers, they had nearly 60% of it and created the better of the opportunities. Here's Felcher operating just outside the penalty area. Good-looking cross from the Venezuelan and punched away by Crepot. It drops to the feet of Jonah Dos Santos, who is starting to flourish and emerging out of the shadow of his brother. Felcher puts in another good ball, and this time an easy catch for the Vancouver goalkeeper. So a flurry of chances, an open start to this one. Guillermo Barros Escaloto said he's been very pleased with the play on the flanks from both Felcher as well as Jorgen Schellbeck. The Galaxy will keep it on possession here. And well won back by Las Pangrua. Here's Adnan trying to wipe aside those blushes a moment ago from the penalty spot. What a big miss that could prove to be. He's on loan from Udinese, also of the Italian Serie A, and part of this new-look Vancouver setup. He is their designated set-piece specialist, but perhaps a little bit too much confidence stepping up to the penalty spot now. And it's come forward, nice little chip up, and the Galaxy defense gets itself caught. But did the flag go up is the question on Ardaiz. Baldemiro Toledo casts an eager, anticipatory glance to his referee's assistant. Appeared to be a handball on the Uruguayan. Already is a big target presence at 6'1". Expecting big things out of him. And trying to fill those big shoes left by Fredy Montero, who actually hasn't hit the ground running. Tybert wins it back. Here's Wong. Drifts centrally in support of Ardais. And drop it back for Felipe now. Ali Adnan, and carelessly given away. Not the best of beginnings for the Iraqi. Galaxy able to reclaim possession. Fredy Montero starting on the bench tonight for Marco Santos. One of the more highly regarded minds, a bright, upcoming young tactician in Major League Soccer. On his first full-fledged job as the number one after being in the shadows of Bob Bradley last year. Steris. And this ball moves exceptionally fast on this artificial surface. They call him a plastic pitch. Dos Santos now looking to spray it from his deep-lying roll, links up nicely on the switch to the near side, and here goes Roman Alessandrini, drops his shoulder and taking on two defenders before he stopped in his tracks by Adnan. Looked as though Alessandrini took a blow to the face. May have been an elbow from the Vancouver defender. And Guillermo Barros Esquiloto visibly upset coming off his bench, and so is Alessandrini, who continues to plead his case. As we have the pleasure of the replay, and no doubt about it, was an elbow from Adnan. And not to say that one, it really escaped a yellow card. Adnan will find himself very, very lucky. It clearly should have been a yellow card against the Vancouver defender. And wisely, Baldomero Toledo trying to take some of the sting out of this game, as Alessandrini, one of the more combative and fiery characters on this Galaxy team, taking a shot to the face, and the Vancouver defender very lucky to escape any punishment whatsoever. That might be the wake-up call that the Galaxy need, but it's a terrible mishit from Johnny Dos Santos, who loses his footing. Bodies flying everywhere. Roman Alessandrini loses his shoe at midfield, and Wong continues to play on until the flag goes up. It was offside against the Vancouver winger. Not a beginning that Marcos Santos had scripted. And they'll look at it. A step forward from Daniel Steris. They thought that he might have been played onside by the left back Shilvek. Wong Mbong very visibly frustrated with the linesman's decision. Baldomero Toledo will be assisted by Chris Wadham on the near side. AR number 2 is Apollon Mariscal. The fourth official tonight is Alex Chilowitz. Silva Petrescu, the lead VAR referee, will be assisted by Joshua Patlock. So a wild beginning. The only game on the docket in Major League Soccer this evening in the Western Conference, 5th, paying a visit to 10th. And Wong able to win it. The possession all too short-lived. This is Dos Santos now for Leggett. Just trying to settle in after it has been a frenetic first 10 minutes. A wayward ball back. And forcing Dave Romney. And it looks as though we're going to see a late scratch to the lineup as Romney comes in for the Uruguayan. Diego Polente in the heart of that defense. The first appearance for Dave Romney this season. Dos Santos. See how he forms that partnership. Remember, it was the Romney-Steris partnership last year towards the end of the season, preferred by Tom Kinnear as he took the reins from Ziggy Schmid. It really saw the Galaxy tighten things up. Unfortunately, just fell short at the last hurdle in that second half collapse against the Houston Dynamo. Saw them miss out on the playoffs for the second consecutive season. So Vancouver reclaim possession. The lion's share of it early on. They'll send it back to Crépeau now. This is Daniel Henry, 25-year-old big Canadian at the anchor alongside the Argentine Eric Godoy. Here's Huang. He's been actively involved in the early stages. Tybert will switch out wide for Nowinski on the right. He strides into Galaxy territory. Supported by Felipe Martins, the New York Red Bull and Montreal Impact man. Push out from Tybert, trying to link up with the hard-charging Ardais, and that will summon Bingham all the way outside of his penalty area. There will be a throw-in here for the Caps. Busy David Bingham, a little busy for it, too busy for his own liking, I'm sure. And this throw now for Tybert. Adnan works his way up from left back. It takes a deflection off of Felcher. And he tries to track it down and does well to avoid conceding the corner. Hey, soccer fans, the Modelo 6-pack is available now. The deal includes tickets to LA Galaxy versus LAFC coming up on July 19th, as well as 5 other matches of your choice, plus a Modelo t-shirt. Get this incredible deal before it's gone at lagalaxy.com/Modelo 6-pack. So punted away by David Bingham. Galaxy just holding off Vancouver, who gave them quite a scare early as Bangura was brought down by Jurgen Schelbeck 45 seconds in. It was the Panenka chip from Ali Adnan. Was easily saved by David Bingham. In all honesty, a mishit Panenka, so not quite living up to the exploits of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who did the same last week against the Portland Timbers. As we know, the big Swede never lacking in audacity, that's for sure. And it will be a throw for the hosts on this near side, just in front of the Vancouver bench. Open game. The first time the Galaxy just trying to acclimate themselves to this artificial surface, which can play faster. There is a roof on this stadium, so sheltered from the elements on both of these two teams. Still the early days of spring and some chilly evenings up north of the U.S.-Canadian border. We'll touch it back to Nowinski for Henry, and that will summon Crépeau. He likes to use his feet very much in modern-day fashion for goalkeepers these days. Well, not the biggest of keepers, just 6 feet tall. A chance to serve as an understudy up in Montreal. Sent out on loan to the Ottawa Fury. He's a 2018 goalkeeper of the year in the USL. A chance to shine at the top level. But the Galaxy have won it back, and it comes in midfield now for Rolf Felcher. Started each and every one of these 5 games so far this season. Joe Corona now leaves it wide. Schelbeck, who's more attack-minded in his natural fullback role. I can't tell you how different he looks. A completely new player. A more positive approach to the game. It's reflected in his play. Huang now in full flight and chopped down by Jonah Dos Santos. And it will be the first booking of the game for the Mexico international, who will collect his 3rd yellow card of the season. And absolutely no protest from Jonah Dos Santos. Jonah recently featuring with Mexico in their series of friendlies against Paraguay and Chile, and in fact scoring his first goal for Mexico in 40 caps last week in that triumph 4-2 over Paraguay up in Santa Clara. Playing some of the finest football, had a real tough task on Sunday, trying to basically mark Diego Valeri out of the game and staying just behind the Argentine, and did a magnificent job completely marking Valeri out of the game. Mission accomplished in that regard, and once again a tip of the hat to the tactical acumen of Guillermo Barros Esqueloto. Things becoming slightly contentious. As I've done with a few extra words. For the referee as well as Roman Alessandrini. So a goal kick now for a free kick rather for David Bingham. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic finally gets a touch here, releases Felcher, plenty of space, and Felcher whips the crossover and is sizing up the volley. It was Uriel Antuna. Or Vancouver do just enough. Nowinski there defensively on the Whitecaps' behalf. Big switch now. Felcher wants to take on defenders 1v1. And he has made a habit of getting in behind the opposing fullbacks. One of the best crossers for the Galaxy, one could say. But it's come out wide on the left-hand side for Antuna, trying to utilize his pace to good effect. The link with Alessandrini wasn't quite there and easily read by this Vancouver defense. Step from Shelbeck, and another mistake here from the big Norwegian. It's granted possession back now for the Vancouver Whitecaps. They're only too happy to oblige. Huang for Adnan, who ventures into the LA half, supported by Russell Tybert, as well as Donald Henry, who wants no part of it. And we'll send it back to Maxime Crepeau. 21st meeting, the Galaxy have won 10 of the previous 20 encounters in the regular season. You may remember they met 7 years ago in the playoffs, and the Galaxy emerged victorious in Carson, 2 goals to 1 in the first round. Vancouver just 5 wins in their previous 20 encounters. Huang for Adnan. Galaxy defending rather deep. Centering ball crossed in, and it's a chance. It's Ardais, and a wonder save from David Bingham, who really bailed out the Los Angeles defense. How on earth he stopped that, we'll never know, but a superb piece of goalkeeping from David Bingham. It was a defensive mistake. The Galaxy defenders are slipping and sliding, and once again, they lose their footing, and it's Romney getting his lines crossed with Shelbeck in a miscommunication. Neither making a play on the ball. Last off was Shelbeck, and it nearly played in. Joaquin Ardais, and the Uruguayan denied by the Los Angeles goalkeeper. He's already been busier in the first 19 minutes than he was the entirety of Sunday against Portland. And now the Galaxy at the ensuing corner, trying to capitalize on the counterattack. Antuna links up with Alessandrini, who has his pocket picked from behind by Ardais. Or rather, Russell Tybert. The game, we can tell you honestly, has been easy on the eyes. Some open attacking play. In recent history, two teams really not noted for their defensive prowess. Galaxy team, along with Vancouver, that conceded over 60 goals last year. Here's Felcher. Wins it back. The Galaxy going to pick the Vancouver lock. Alessandrini. Nowhere to go for him before he's swarmed by 2 markers. He did well to keep possession. Jonathan Santos will send it back for Romney. In his first appearance of 2019, the defending LA Galaxy Defender of the Year. Defense really wasn't the strong suit in 2018, however. Santos will spray it for the advanced Jurgen Shelbeck, who tries to hit one for Sebastian Lletget, easily tended to by Nowinski. And here comes Vancouver looking to hit on the break. Huang, slowed down by Daniel Steres, who did really well to halt the progress of the South Korean. Tried to switch the field for Laskambu Bangura, but to no avail. Interesting character, Huang. Brought over from Daejeon Citizen and voted to the K-League Best 11 for the last 3 years running. Came on as a sub on Saturday. Played the last 16 minutes against Seattle. And now he's getting a chance to run out as a starter this afternoon. Free kick for LA. Or rather a throw-in for the Galaxy. Galaxy conceding 64 times last year, 67 goals allowed. Meanwhile, for the Vancouver Whitecaps, who struggled. In fact, these two neck and neck in the standings last year. LA in 7th. Of course, 1 point above. Vancouver finishing 8th. Help forward now. It may sit up. Alessandrini had it on the half volley. Referee's going to call a halt to this one. There was an interesting prospect with this plastic surface. It does take an awkward bounce. Something that players that aren't accustomed to playing on this surface really struggle with. Welcome bomb. Nicely repelled moments ago by Daniel Steris. So midway through the first half, happy to have you along. The 5th game of the season in 2019 for the Los Angeles Galaxy, goalless between LA and Vancouver. Christian Miles coming your way on Galaxy Radio and a big night for LA. Looking to make it 4 wins from 5. One of the best starts in club history, and Alessandrini's broken the lines now. Slices it over and just miss-hit, trying to pick out Ibrahimovic to that far post. That one drifts over the line. Well, the LA Galaxy Foundation is now accepting nominations for our 2019 Hero of the Game program. The Galaxy strives to express gratitude to local heroes by honoring police, fire, and military personnel and their families for their sacrifice and service. To nominate a hero today, please go to lagalaxy.com/hero of the game. Galaxy 2 points, 1 win, and 1 fewer draw through 4 games in 2019 in comparison to last season. Victories coming at the expense of the Chicago Fire, Minnesota United FC, as well as the last time out on Sunday at home to Portland. 3 of those victories in Carson, however. And Vancouver taking some confidence as they've had more of the possession, 54%. The first 24 minutes, but LA win it back. Antuna supported by Sebastian Lletget on the left-hand side, and here's Ibrahimovic, who opts to switch the field. Tried to link up with Alessandrini. It sails over the Frenchman's head, and it will be a goal kick here for Maxime Crepeau and the Whitecaps. And Alessandrini, you may remember, limped out of the first half against Chicago on March 2nd with a hamstring problem. Fortunately, between then and his first appearance back on Sunday, there was an international break, so really missing out in the space of a couple of games. Likewise for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who did see out the 90 minutes against the Fire, but didn't even train for 2 full weeks, stating some discomfort with his Achilles heel. Says his Achilles feels good, it's fine. We'll see how he goes tonight. It will be interesting to see how long he will play on this artificial surface. There's been some apprehension considering he's 37 years old now in the state of his surgically reconstructed knee. Coming up on the 2-year anniversary of that excruciating ACL tear while playing for Manchester United in the spring of 2017. Step from Steris, who's been pretty flawless so far, getting his 5th consecutive start. Different partner for him, but perhaps a little bit more comfortable with Romney, a player who he spent some time with in the LA Galaxy 2 system. Polenta still looking to improve upon his ability to speak better English as well. That may be a communication problem, because communication between 2 central defenders is absolutely vital. Lletget will leave it back. This is Steris, Los Angeles Galaxy. Rebounding in better fashion than attacked last year from that disastrous 2017 campaign when they managed to score 21 more goals last year, but fell short. It's an attack that ranked 3rd best in Major League Soccer, behind Atlanta United, the champions, and LAFC. They really picked up right where they left off. The only time they were held goalless was without Zlatan Ibrahimovic, away to FC Dallas last month. The addition, of course, of Ibrahimovic really changes the Los Angeles fate and the complexion of their attack as well. But it's Vancouver in possession. It's short-lived now, and Joe Corona does really well winning it back for LA in their night navy kits tonight for the first time. It's Ibrahimovic, it's Antuna who fires as the keeper came off his line. Crepeau did just enough to hinder the young Mexico international. Just a great run from Uriel Antuna, the on-loan product from Manchester City. It was all started with the win from Corona, who ventured into the Vancouver half, finding his way to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who left it off on the left-hand side. It was a heavy first touch that allowed Crepeau time to come off his line and do just enough to hinder the progress of the Galaxy winger. Paid the price as well. Can't say enough about young Uriel Antuna, who's played every minute this season. His youth serving as perfect foil for the experience, the vast experience of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Galaxy still looking for their first clear-cut opportunity on target. 2 shots apiece for both of these two. Here's Adnan, trying to send it long in the direct approach for Joaquin Ardaiz. Big, strong physical presence, and that may have been one of the main decisions as to why Guillermo Barros Esqueloto opted to go with Rami in the center defense as opposed to Diego Polenta, who had started every one of the previous 4 games. Polenta not featuring in the 18 today on their travels. So it's Sebastian Lletget. Just the one change for the Galaxy from the team that defeated Portland. Here's Antuna now. Dos Santos. Oh, he's done well. Nice little dummy in the flick from Alessandrini. It drops for Shelbeck, trying to play it in for Ibrahimovic. It trickles out to the opposite side. Felcher tries to pound across in before it's blocked by Adnan. Did really well, the Vancouver defender. And now the Iraqi looks to initiate the counterattack. Huang locates Tybert in the middle now, looking to orchestrate, plays it back. Huang inside the penalty area. It's Huang who fires, and it's held by David Bingham. Had a good look at it. Unfortunately, not enough power for the Vancouver wingers' liking. He's been influential tonight, and the Vancouver fans rising to their feet in appreciation for his exploits. Lletget for Antuna. He goes into the Vancouver half, operating on that far side, trying to cut in, and heavy on that second touch as it drifts over the byline, and a goal kick now for Maxime Crepeau. Hey, Galaxy fans, join the action on Saturday, April 13th at 7:30 to watch Ibrahimovic, Dos Santos, Lletget, and the rest of the Galaxy as they take on the Philadelphia Union at Dignity Health Sports Park. In celebration of Firefighter Appreciation Night, the first 12,000 fans in attendance will receive a free LA Galaxy t-shirt. Tickets start at just $20. Buy today at lagalaxy.com/tickets. So Vancouver deploying higher pressure. Make things a little bit more uncomfortable playing out of the back for LA. Here's Corona for Alessandrini. Galaxy have been rumored to be in pursuit of Joe Corona for a number of years, and they finally got their man. That's a 4th consecutive start for the kid raised in San Diego and part of the U.S. men's national team pool. Still some speculation as to whether Greg Berhalter will call him up for the Gold Cup this summer. Meanwhile, Ibrahimovic loses out. A little too casual on his touch. Easily dispossessed now. And once again, the familiar face of Huang Mbom pops up on the left-hand side. But the Galaxy trying to keep Vancouver inside their own half. An adventurous run from Adnan. He's hacked down by Felcher and will get a free kick out of it. Adnan. They've been really heavy on this left-hand side. Adnan linking well with Huang Mbom. Still goalless between these two. It's been the modus operandi. Goalless twice in 2016. And it was goalless on LA's last visit here in March of 2018, the last game before the arrival of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, then under the tutelage of the late Ziggy Schmid. Here's Dos Santos, who wins it back, and the Galaxy really growing into this game, applying some pressure in midfield and winning it higher up than not defending as deep as they were in the early stages. Here's Jonah Dos Santos, the former Villarreal man. Leggett. Corona. Strokes it around midfield. This is Felcher, who pops up on the right-hand side. Alessandrini makes himself available. Good cross for Ibrahimovic. And just over the head of the big Swede. We required the touch from Crépeau, who took no chances. But a fine ball in from Alessandrini, earning the applause from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And the Galaxy finally have their first corner of the evening. It'll come on the far side, and it will be Alessandrini to take it. So on the outswinger, as Alessandrini, under the boisterous Vancouver supporters, not exactly showering him with praise. Not a bad delivery from the former Marseille man. It's repelled nicely by that Vancouver defense. No doubt is probably taking a lot of confidence after holding Seattle goalless here in Vancouver over the weekend. Short turnaround for them as well, but not quite as short as the Galaxy's just 4 days off in between games. Galaxy making some moves upstairs, clearing out an international spot. Been no secret that they have been courting Giancarlo Gonzalez, the Bologna defender and Costa Rica international. Move is yet to come to fruition, but it does appear imminent. Actually clearly trying to address the matter of perhaps a lack of attacking depth as well, with really the only out-and-out goal scorer, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Here's Wong, who's dropped centrally, just inside the center circle. He'll get the support. He'll push it now from Las Bangura, the Ghanaian. It's too much telegraphing at time, as Corona does really well. Joe Corona really doing a lot of the dirty work unheralded. It's really proved his nice support for Leggett, giving him freer license and relieves a lot of the workload for Jonah Dos Santos. It's worked out nicely. Here's Uriel Antuna, who cuts it into his right, locates his countryman Dos Santos, and it's belted high on the first time hit from Joe Corona, still looking for his first ever goal in Major League Soccer. Well-constructed move from the Galaxy, as that late run from midfield came from the former Club Tijuana man. He got all of it. Unfortunately lacked in accuracy as the Galaxy continue to search for their first shot on target. Here with the game closing in on halftime, just 10 minutes to go until the break. Felcher rises to meet the goal kick from Crépeau. Henry sends it forward before it's claimed in midfield by LA's Jonathan Dos Santos. He is playing some of the best soccer of his career. Dos Santos now 28 years of age. As we mentioned, one of the designated players along with Alessandrini, as well as Zlatan Ibrahimovic. A lot of speculation and rumors swirling around Jonah Dos Santos before the start of the season as to whether he may have his contract slightly adjusted to accommodate his brother Giovanni, who had his contract bought out by the Galaxy before the season opener. And Giovanni's still without a club. Meanwhile, Vancouver foraging away and really having a problem knitting the midfield to the attack. Still a work in progress, however. They sold Alphonso Davies for over $20 million to German champions Bayern Munich. Had a wholesale clear out. Only 9 players returned from last year. 18 new faces in total, plus a new coach. So it takes a while for things to gel. Galaxy starting to boss possession. Corona. Always tight with Dos Santos, releasing Uriel Antuna, who's ventured his way forward. Leggett has as well. In support, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And the lively Antuna continues to bustle away. Not the best looking cross. It's knocked down. It may drop for Ibrahimovic, who did really well. Nearly found his way to Alessandrini. Ibra gets it back. Alessandrini tries to curl one to that top corner. A wonderful piece of build-up play and passing from the Los Angeles Galaxy as Ibrahimovic's hold-up play releasing Alessandrini, who hit it first time on the right side of the box, just inside, but curled it just high. Alessandrini has made no secret of his love of scoring against the Vancouver Whitecaps, having done it twice, both in Vancouver. Did it 2 years ago in that 4-2 defeat, as well as the last time in Carson last September. I think the Galaxy will be pleased with the way they've grown into this game after what was a bloodthirsty start from the hosts. Referee reviewing a play as Alessandrini came together once again with Adnan. It's an interesting individual matchup down the right-hand side of the Galaxy midfield. Remember, those two came together early with an elbow to the face from Adnan to Alessandrini. But this is Bangura racing down the right, tries to pull it back, and it takes an odd deflection off of Schilbeck, who's not exactly having an auspicious outing. He's clearly outwitted for speed and pace with the lively Bangura. Blew right past the Norwegian, and Bangura tries to backheel it and took a deflection off of Schilbeck, who was unaware, and safely into the gloves, fortuitously, of David Bingham. Here's Alessandrini now. Meanwhile, the Galaxy going right back to work. Love to get one late in the first half. Only such a crucial time to score. Dos Santos, very much the orchestrator. They call it the contención in Mexico. A deep-lying number 6 role, and he's played it nearly to perfection so far. Here's Corona now, trying to take advantage of a Vancouver defense playing very deep on the edge of the box. Corona squares. Alessandrini really thought about it, drifting centrally, sends it deeper for Schilbeck, who pushes it out wide for Uriel Antuna, trying to take on the right back, Nerwinski. The cross took a deflection, and no handball given by Baldomero Toledo. And the counterattack is on for the speedy Bangura on the right-hand side for the Caps. 5 minutes to go until halftime. Huang. A little bit of space for the Korean. Tybert will spray it for the advanced Adnan, who's got plenty of time and space to work with. He's attack-minded. Adnan puts it on his weaker right foot and sends that one wayward. I have to tell you, it's not the best of beginnings for one of the newest faces, Ali Adnan. And as we review this play on the cross from Uriel Antuna, did hit Jake Nerwinski, but clearly not handling, at least intentionally in the area. It hit the back of his tricep area. But no handball given. It would have been really harsh against Vancouver. We've already taken one trip to the spot tonight. Here's Huang going to work on that left-hand side, and all of his industry resulted in it being given away. Here's Jürgen Schilbeck for the Los Angeles Galaxy. And they'll take pause now. The foot on the ball from Joe Corona. Alessandrini trying to work his way back to full fitness. Went 74 minutes on Sunday. We'll see how long he goes today. It's a tough ask with such a short turnaround and the artificial surface. Can't say enough about how drastically artificial surfaces affect players. So much so that past Europeans like Thierry Henry and David Beckham refused to play on it. Here's Ibrahimovic. Lovely link play with Leggett, but it's read the last possible moment by that Vancouver defense and Eric Godoy. Ibrahimovic just flicking it and showing off all kinds of the tricks today. Out comes Crepeau. Nearly came off without a hitch. Ibrahimovic may be built as a traditional number 9 and actually wear the number 9, but he likes to drift into those deeper roles, both in wide areas and central. And his passing really makes him one of the better linking players, not just in MLS, but in world football. And here's the aforementioned deep-lying Ibrahimovic, who's fouled from behind by Las Bangura. Always an extra word. Always the extracurriculars with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who will do anything to get an edge on his opponent. He was clearly hacked down by the Ghanaian, who acknowledges the error of his ways and his smile to boot, helping Zlatan to his feet. And a free kick will present itself here for Ibrahimovic and the Galaxy on the 43rd minute. This may be exactly what the doctor ordered. This one from about 25 yards out in the central area, just to the right-hand side of the arc on top of the box. And it may work out well here for Ibrahimovic. We know he can get it done from the penalty spot. Can he do it from the free kick spot? And it's Ibra who drives one, takes a bounce, and that was problematic for Vancouver and Crépeau, who didn't deal with it. It's resulted in the second corner of the evening for LA. Another look at it on the hit. It took a deflection on the way in, changed its course off of Nerwinski, I believe. No harm done in the end. But corner number 2 coming up, and not the best of deliveries from Roman Alessandrini, who is quick to hack down Hwang Mbam, and Alessandrini is going to be booked for this rash challenge, becoming the second Galaxy player cautioned tonight, along with Jonah Dos Santos. Alessandrini booked for the first time this season. And while we've got a moment, the 18th annual Copa LAU Soccer Tournament returns coming up on Memorial Day weekend, May 25th, at the A.B. Brown Soccer Complex out in Riverside. The tournament includes top teams from Northern and Southern California, Mexico, Arizona, and Nevada to be a part of the action. And register your team today. Just go to copala.lagalaxy.com. Coming up at halftime, we'll take a look back and recap some of the best chances. This might be one of them, is Ibrahimovic with some good hold-up play inside the Vancouver box. Nicely defended. Final minute, plus added on time as Donnell Henry relieves some of the pressure now for the Caps. Is there one in the offing for LA? Really dominated in the last 20 to 25 minutes after that bright start from Vancouver. Ibra trying to play it in, and onside for Antuno, tries to pull it back over the head of Alessandrini, and it's Corona. They tried to snapshot on the quick turn, but once again sent it high, and the Galaxy once again failed to take their chance. We'll have a look back at stats, and of course keep you apprised of some upcoming events in and around the LA Galaxy. It's all coming up on the halftime show here on Galaxy Radio. A bad opportunity for Corona. Just couldn't keep it down, but it may have come up quicker. And there's so much more bounce in the ball playing on this plastic surface. Oh, just a wonderful tackle at midfield. Jonah Dos Santos, who's ripped to ground, and big frustration here from Ardais, who clearly tugs at the top of the Mexican. And Ardais really has to be booked for this. No attempt to play the ball whatsoever. Jonah Dos Santos flat out getting stuck in and robbing Ardais of possession. Galaxy just edging it now after being dominated early in terms of possession, now at 51%. Still yet to record anything on target and test the likes of Maxime Crépeau, and that's going to do it. First half is in the books. And Guillermo Barros Escalota will have to be pleased with how LA adjusted and managed to weather the storm, especially after it could have started so catastrophically. It was Jurgen Schellbeck bringing out Las Bangura, but Ali Adnan trying to Panenka from the penalty spot in the first minute and has it saved by David Biggin. So halftime up in Canada. It's the Vancouver Whitecaps 0, the LA Galaxy 0, tonight on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Want to drive away in your very own Mercedes SL Roadster? LA Galaxy fans, head over to San Manuel Casino for a chance to win one of these impressive Mercedes SL Roadsters. That's 4 Mercedes SL Roadsters in the month of April. Use your Club Serrano card at over 4,700 slot machines or your favorite table games for your chance to win. San Manuel Casino is all thrill all the time. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Hi, this is Toyota Talk. I'm Mark Nolte.
And I'm Jeff Trusso.
So, Jeff, you know what I really like?
I do. You like baseball and pizza and movies and...
Well, yes, all of that is true.
See, I get you.
You do, but I also like it when a thing is easy.
Everyone likes things that are Oh, hang on. I'm guessing you have a thing in mind.
You totally get me. Yes, I like it when car buying is easy.
Ah, yeah, that is a good thing. And since this is Toyota Talk, I'm guessing...
Yeah, you see where this is going. I'm going to Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event.
And it's called that because...
Because right now it's easy to get great deals on all 25 Toyota models.
Wait, the Sporty Camry?
Yup.
The adventurous RAV4?
You betcha.
The rugged Tacoma?
Truck voice, absolutely.
Well, this is easily the best news I've heard in forever.
It's also easy to compare models and check out all offers. Just visit buyatoyota.com.
Wow, and just how is all this easy possible?
Funny you should ask. Your Southern California Toyota dealers make it easy.
Ah, too easy.
Toyota.
Let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
And welcome back to Galaxy Radio. It's halftime at BC Place up in British Columbia. The Vancouver Whitecaps and the LA Galaxy battling for 45 minutes, but nothing to show for their efforts. And it wasn't without tumult. It wasn't without drama. And it started from the get-go as we get to our Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy, with over 30 great flavors like grapefruit Zazz, apple tiki punch, strawberry, and California Dreamin'. Shasta has a flavor for every Galaxy fan. This soccer season, it has to be Shasta. And it was that moment when Jurgen Schellbeck brought down Las Bangura, who blazed past him in a change of pace, and referee Baldomero Toledo pointing to the spot. Ali Adnando stepping to the penalty spot, and Iraqi audaciously going for the Panenka. However, it didn't quite come off, saved by David Bingham. And unfortunately, Vancouver, for their liking, not off to the start that they wanted. They were better in terms of statistical output as they managed to carve out 4 opportunities, 3 of which were on target. But the Galaxy grew into this game, and around the 20th minute or so started to take command, started to boss the possession, really worked it around. Jonah Dos Santos taking command in that deep-lying midfield role. 6 opportunities on goal, and while it's been there for Joe Corona as well as Roman Alessandrini with a couple of looks, really no serious work for the Vancouver goalkeeper Maxime Crepeau to deal with. We take a look at the stats and the way it shapes up. We mentioned the shots on target, possession dead even, but doesn't tell the whole story because the Galaxy were dominated in the first 20 as Vancouver really came out and dominated and carved open this Galaxy defense, especially on this quick surface. And of course, 2 corners for the Galaxy, just 1 for the Vancouver Whitecaps. One time had Vancouver been flagged offside, and a couple of yellow cards to Jonah Dos Santos as well as Roman Alessandrini. We'll see what kind of adjustments both Guillermo Barros Esqueloto as well as Marc Dos Santos makes. It is a stalemate between Vancouver and LA. Stick around, there's more coming up on our halftime show right here on Galaxy Radio.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Hey, what you doing, guys?
Just remember in the 1980s, I'd sip on a Shasta Diet Grape, shredding at the skate park.
Shasta was around in the 80s?
That's right, Sonny. In fact, Shasta's been around for 130 years.
Wow, Grandpa, that's old.
You know, in my day, I'd enjoy me a Shasta Cherry Cola, listening to my favorite radio program.
What's a radio program? I'm more of a modern kid. I'll stick with my Shasta California Dreamin'.
From generation
to generation.
Celebrating 130 years of flavor.
It has to be Shasta.
Want more for less? Spectrum Mobile delivers. Grab your wireless bill to compare and see how you can save up to 40% a month with our unlimited data plan for $45 a line, or our buy the gig plan for $14 a gig, all with free nationwide talk and text. Call 855-535-7732. Get Spectrum Mobile today. Call 855-535-7732. Savings based on comparison of single-line unlimited plans amongst major national carriers as of 10/21/18. Visit Spectrum.com for offer restrictions and details.
As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, Southern New Hampshire University celebrates the goal setters and the goal getters, the hard workers, the fighters, and the up all-nighters. At SNHU, we celebrate you. With flexible, affordable online courses and more than 200 programs to choose from, earning your degree is a goal you can achieve. Learn about SNHU's online courses at snhu.edu. Your celebration starts here. Visit snhu.edu.
How can you find the car, truck, or SUV that's just perfect for you? Easy. Get to Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event. There are huge cashback offers and super low leases on popular Toyota models, like the sleek 2019 Camry, legendary Corolla, rugged Tacoma, even the all-new Toyota RAV4. Ready to save big? We make it easy.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
And welcome back to Galaxy Radio. Halftime between the Whitecaps and the Galaxy goalless up at BC Place in British Columbia. Of course, the only fixture in Major League Soccer tonight on Friday. Tomorrow, a big docket, 9 games in MLS. NYCFC starts things off at Yankee Stadium as they get set to take on the Montreal Impact. It will be Wayne Rooney and DC United taking on Carlos Vela and LAFC. Toronto will host Chicago. The Red Bulls will take on Minnesota United FC, while Orlando City will entertain the Colorado Rapids. FC Dallas away to Philadelphia. That will be an interesting one. And the Columbus Crew will take on the New England Revolution. Portland will travel to woe-is San Jose, still looking for their first victory of the campaign, and it will be the Seattle Sounders and Brian Schmetzer getting set to take on Real Salt Lake. That one in the Pacific Northwest. Just one game taking place on Sunday. Pretty light schedule. And the expansion team, FC Cincinnati, getting set to take on one of the high flyers in Sporting Kansas City. However, bear in mind, Sporting coming off a disappointing CONCACAF Champions League semifinal first leg defeat down in Mexico, 5-0 on Thursday night. We'll see how they rebound after that tough trip south of the border. It's north of the border today for the Los Angeles Galaxy, and so far so good. No goals, however, but they've got to be pleased with the way they grew into this game. They adjusted nicely, created some opportunities, but once again, finishing in the final third has let the Galaxy down. I'm sure that's one of the main points that will be addressed by Guillermo Barros Escaloto during his halftime team talk. All right, we're going to take another quick break here on Galaxy Radio, but we'll get you prepped and ready. Stay with us. The second half, the Caps and the Galaxy, is coming up next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Hi, this is Toyota Talk. I'm Mark Nolte.
And I'm Jeff Trusso.
So, Jeff, you know what I really like?
I do. You like baseball and pizza and movies and...
Well, yes, all of that is true.
See, I get you.
You do, but I also like it when a thing is easy.
Everyone likes things that are Oh, hang on. I'm guessing you have a thing in mind.
You totally get me. Yes, I like it when car buying is easy.
Oh, yeah, that is a good thing. And since this is Toyota Talk, I'm guessing...
Yeah, you see where this is going. I'm going to Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event.
And it's called that because...
Because right now it's easy to get great deals on all 25 Toyota models.
Wait, the sporty Camry?
Yup.
The adventurous RAV4?
You betcha.
The rugged Tacoma?
Truck voice, absolutely.
Well, this is easily the best news I've heard in forever.
It's also easy to compare models and check out all offers. Just visit buyatoyota.com.
Wow, and just how is all this easy possible?
Funny you should ask. Your Southern California Toyota dealers make it easy.
Ah, too easy.
Toyota.
Let's go places.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Senores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Alcatel, the official smartphone partner of LA Galaxy, presents Onyx, a smartphone with the latest tech features at a great price. Enjoy sharp photos with dual rear cameras, enhanced security features with fingerprint and facial recognition, up to 32 gigabytes of storage, and a battery built to last. This beautifully designed smartphone with suede texture finish and expansive 5.5-inch full-view display will handle all of your entertainment needs. Available at Cricket Wireless and AlcatelOnyx.com.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life, and Toyota. Let's go places.
Nightfall in British Columbia, and the LA Galaxy riding their luck early, but as we get set for the start of the second half, still goalless between LA and the home side Vancouver Whitecaps, who had the best opportunity of the game from the penalty spot. David Bingham making the save, and then the goalkeeper for the Galaxy really coming up trumps as Ardais was played in 1v1 against David Bingham, who stood up and made a wonderful save, keeping the Galaxy in this game, as the chances in terms of frequency have fallen nicely to the Galaxy, but haven't been able to really put it on target. But in terms of quality, Vancouver has the better of it with 3 of their 4 shots hitting the target. We shall see what's in store. The second half underway, and we are happy to have you along here on Galaxy Radio. My name is Christian Miles, and a big one tonight. It's 5th against 10th in the lone game in the Major League Soccer schedule on Friday evening. These two meeting for the 21st time, and the Galaxy really fancy their chances overall, winning 10 of the previous 20 encounters. And of course, though, in Vancouver, a different story, as they've only won twice on their previous 9 visits. So the Galaxy starting off in possession here in the second half, wearing their night navy kits, looking very sharp on the road. The roof is closed in Vancouver as the winter continues to drag on up in British Columbia. And no effect tonight on the artificial surface as Joe Corona tries to play it into the path of Shilbeck, who hasn't had the best of games. He's had problems really acclimating to the speed of this pitch and has lost his footing a couple of times, along with 2 big defensive mistakes. Revamped Galaxy back line is Daniel Steres will pair for the first time this season Dave Romney, who gets his first start. Haven't seen Romney since the tail end of 2018. So it's given away, and here come Vancouver in transition. Ardais, great first touch there from the Uruguayan, and back to Romney it goes as Bingham scurries off his line. And Vancouver coming out with direct pressure. Wonderful ball played through by Huang Imbam. He's really proving to be quite the acquisition by this Vancouver setup. Vancouver coming in looking for just their first win of the season, and at second moment as Zlatan Ibrahimovic had a golden opportunity, but that one goes begging. The fans came out. They were worried he might not show up tonight. The artificial surface had been a bone of contention, and it was Crépeau who didn't deal with the cross, spills it into the path of Ibrahimovic, and once again, that artificial surface playing too quick for the Swede, who should have done better. He knows it and fails to take his chance. Wonderful chance, but a chance that goes begging for Los Angeles. You don't afford to waste chances like that, especially when they're gifted to you on the road. Kim Barros Escaloto on the sideline, assisted by his twin brother, who's a few minutes younger than him, Gustavo. A distinguished playing career down in Argentina. 7 shots for the Galaxy compared to the 4 for Vancouver. Galaxy happy to claim Romney for Jonah Dos Santos. Really the fulcrum in the center of midfield. Steres plays it wide for Roman Alessandrini and has the overlap from Rolf Felcher. Plays it early. Good looking ball. Wonderful buildup on the right hand side from LA. Really came off very smooth. Unfortunately for the Galaxy, the Vancouver defense responding in kind and able to win back possession. What a run from Rolf Felcher, streaking down that right touchline. Higher pressure right now from the Galaxy as Shilbeck steps in. Ardais trying to backheel it through to no avail, and it's given away. Uriel Antuna, he's in behind the right back. Antuna plays the crossover for Ibrahimovic, but it takes a deflection. Couldn't quite get the service he wanted. And Bangrua fouling Uriel Antuna in the process. So free kick in Vancouver half for the visitors. Bangrua on loan from Rayo Vallecano, already with a goal in his first 4 Major League Soccer appearances. And once again, more service from the right, but a terrible cross hit by LA's Rolf Felcher that goes wayward and out of play. No Diego Polenta tonight, not included in the 18, and he is, of course, accounted for the only change with Dave Romney in the first 11, and of course the Vancouver Whitecaps with a talented bench. Freddie Montero getting set to warm up as the Galaxy will take their 3rd corner of the evening. Ibrahimovic the target. Up comes Daniel Steres as well, along with Shilbeck. And it's a poor delivery from Roman Alessandrini. He can't clear the first defender at the near post. It drops for Joe Corona, who slices in from midfield and sprays it out wide. Antuna going to work now on Tybert, switches direction, puts it on that right, tries to curl one over, far post, batted away by Crépeau. Leggett keeps it alive. Felcher, Ibrahimovic, and that will do it. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has his goal disallowed. Flag is up and offside against the former Barcelona striker. This will be interesting. It was late in arriving, but that is the way it operates right now. Ibrahimovic says he wants it appealed by the video assistant referee Silvio Petrescu and his assistant Joshua Patlak. They'll take another look at it as it's sent in. It's clearly onside, and LA hard done by. Flag did go up, however, but the decision upheld. So offside against Zlatan Ibrahimovic. No goal as it's disallowed. That would have accounted for just their first shot on target. And back the other way goes Bangura before it's given a ride by David Bingham. So an open start here to the second half, that's for sure. And Vancouver reclaimed possession. Here's Wong. The Galaxy are very much in this game, chiefly in part due to the heroics right now of David Bingham. It could easily be 2-0 as he saved the penalty and denied Ardais, who was clear in on goal from point-blank range. Trying to play it out of the back now. Here's Erithe, the Spaniard, wide to the left-hand side for Huang. It's a little too cute as he oversteps it, and it's cleared to safety by Leggett. Only trying to keep possession here, but higher pressure from Vancouver. Push it back now for Jake Nerwinski, who utilizes goalkeeper Crépeau, who looks more than adept with his feet. Long supported by Tybert on the left, and a streaking run down the left-hand side from Adnan, unrewarded. Galaxy only happy to take it back, and it comes forward on the right. Here's Roman Alessandrini, the Frenchman, into the path. Well weighted for Ibrahimovic, who exits the penalty area on the right-hand side. And well defended, you have to say, from Daniel Henry, the big Canadian. 6'2" against 6'5" Ibrahimovic. Some big boys going at it. Jonah Dos Santos keeps it in the Vancouver half. Alessandrini drifts centrally. Tries to play one off the outside of his left boot. LA get it back, however. Dos Santos. Ibrahimovic will pop one up very hot. Alessandrini brings it down, fires that cross to the far post, and it's caught by Crépeau. Alessandrini still trying to play his way into full fitness. We'll see how long he goes. Marc Dos Santos saying the game against Seattle was a step in the right direction. It was a positive moment. The players have the right mentality. They are on the same page. Slowly but surely trying to get it to come together. Guillermo Barros Esquiloto, also very complimentary of the Galaxy, said, hey, we managed the ball and game on Sunday against Portland. The only problem is we didn't get as much penetration and clear-cut chances as I would like. That's an area that they're, of course, going to focus on for improvement. Nerwinski makes a run forward. Defender loses his footing, but the Galaxy able to clear their line. Here's Bangura. Oh, has his pocket picked by Antuna. He's a real live wire here. What an addition he has been as he's brought to ground by Bangura. And this may be a yellow card for the Ghanaian on the basis of persistent infringement. Certainly we've seen that given for less. So he'll escape punishment. And play resumes with Felcher picking it up inside the Vancouver half. Plays it forward, Alessandrini. Just upended, a good piece of defending in the back by Ali Adnan. Who hasn't covered himself in glory today. On loan from Udinese of the Italian Serie A. Saturday making his MLS debut, just his second game in Major League Soccer. As I mentioned in the first half, a player that was rumored to be heading to LA. as recently as last month. Here's Jonah Dos Santos now. The Galaxy continue to boss possession. Shelvik. Jonah. As Roman Alessandrini drifts centrally, tries to put it on that left foot, supported by Leggett. Some real tight passing right now as the Galaxy continue to sharpen their skills in that area. Good link-up play with Leggett, who tries to play it in. Felcher makes the run all the way to the byline, pulls it back. The volley from Alessandrini. It was acrobatic, and once again, not on target. Well, Galaxy fans, join the action on Saturday, April 13th, coming up at 7:30 p.m. to watch Ibrahimovic, Dos Santos, Leggett, and the rest of the Galaxy as they take on the Philadelphia Union at Dignity Health Sports Park in celebration of Firefighter Appreciation Night. The first 12,000 fans in attendance will receive a free LA Galaxy t-shirt. Tickets start at just $20. Buy today at lagalaxy.com/tickets. So some movement on the substitutes bench for Vancouver. Let's see what will transpire as Romney picks it up inside his own half. Here's Corona. Almost a midfield 2 tonight between Corona and Dos Santos. Here's Shelvik, who's popped up in an advanced position on this left-hand side. Had some great runs into the attacking half on Sunday against Portland. Corona can't find the link to Jonah Dos Santos, and it skips past the Mexican all the way up to Joaquin Ordaiz, who's dropped into his own half to win it back. He's done really well, Ordaiz, doing some of that dirty work. Back to Crépeau as the Galaxy come out of their shell and apply some high pressure. They play it out wide on this left, and here is Adnan. And a barnstorming run here from the Iraqi. Plays it forward. It's Wong. Takes a deflection off of Dave Romney. No hand ball given. It is belted that time by Tybert. Decent effort. In the end, though, that one well high. Tell you what, Twong has been the best player on the pitch tonight. And it'll be the end of the shift for Las Bangura. And he is going to be replaced by the Brazilian attacker. A little change in the look right now for this Vancouver setup. Was appeal for a handball as the shot from Huang deflected off of Steris, then to the hand of Romney, who didn't know anything about it. Been a tough, harsh one for the Galaxy to absorb there. So the Galaxy get it back now. Zlatan Ibrahimovic fires and put plenty of venom on that one. Galaxy have yet to make a sub. Dos Santos trying to go up and over the top. Ibrahimovic latches onto it, and the half volley slices all the way through it and sends it into Roque. Not what they wanted, and continuing to struggle in front of goal as Los Angeles just haven't been sharp. Perhaps this short turnaround. Perhaps it's the artificial surface. They have had problems getting their feet right and shaping themselves for shots. So Lucas Venuto, the Brazilian, steps into the scene wearing the number 7. We'll see how he acquits himself. It's the other Brazilian, Felipe Martins, who fires and summons the save at the other end from David Bingham. He was creeping in. Good effort, and Jurgen Shelvik struggling for pace against the fresh legs of Lucas Venuto. Great effort here and a burst of energy from the Vancouver substitute, replacing the Livewire Bangura. Really like for like in that department. Perhaps looking for a little bit more refinement in the finishing in. It's the second corner tonight for Adnan and Vancouver, near side on the hour mark. This game crying out for a goal, and these home supporters crying out for a home goal, something they haven't seen since the opening day loss to Minnesota United FC back on March 2nd. So throwing now for Nerwinski. Aretha. Cheaply given away. Once again, that midfield trio of Corona dos Santos, Sebastian Lletget, really overrunning their counterparts in Vancouver. And the likes of Aretha, Felipe, and Tiber. I have to say that Vancouver haven't had their moments of penetration into that Galaxy defensive third, but a job well done so far from Los Angeles. Just trying to take the sting out of the Vancouver approach. They spray it wide to the right. Here's Roman Alessandrini going to work on Adnan. Leaves it in support of Jonah dos Santos. Felcher joins in now and sets up camp on the right-hand side. Here is the Venezuelan with another touch. Puts it on that right foot, the cross, and falling to ground was Joe Corona, who couldn't quite connect with it with his back to goal. And Dos Santos reclaims possession. He'll spray it into the path, looking for Ibrahimovic. Good piece of defending back there from Vancouver. And Eric Godoy, the Argentine. Ibrahimovic was licking his chops. Dos Santos just putting in yet another sumptuous ball, requiring the attention of the Vancouver center back. LA, however, will get their fourth corner. Roman Alessandrini near side. It does favor his left foot. They take it short. Jonah dos Santos. Now, Uriel Antuna, the young Mexican, plays it up. The target, Ibrahimovic. And Vancouver can't clear their lines. It drops for Ibra once again. What does he have up his sleeve? Looking for support, sends it in, unmarked, and bang, goal, smooth as you like. It's Danny Steres off a lovely cross from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. 63 minutes in, it's the LA Galaxy 1, Vancouver 0. And Steres all alone at that far post. His first goal since opening day, and the Vancouver defense failed to deal with it, as Ibrahimovic given time and space to pick out a wide-open Danny Steres, who makes no mistake and heads it home inside the 6-yard box, and no chance for Maxime Crépeau in the Vancouver goal. Second goal of the season for Daniel Steres, a big assist for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, his first helper of the season, and this crowd is stunned. Daniel Steres, just one shy of the season total from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He played such a big role in that. So a defensive letdown from the Vancouver Whitecaps, who concede their 8th goal in 5 games. Not catastrophic, but considering the circumstances tonight and the way things have been going in front of goal for them, it's going to be a tough one for them to overcome. What kind of a response will we see? It's Felipe foraging away before he's closed down by the overload of Antuna as well as Joe Corona. Antuna steps in. Lletget claims on LA's behalf as they look to exit their own half, and now running face up towards goal as Roman Alessandrini has the overlap from Rolf Felcher, cuts it on that left-hand side. That delivery from Ibrahimovic is cut out. Corona, though, keeps it going before Schellbeck now joining in. The Galaxy, no doubt buoyant after that goal, feeling very good about themselves. The 25 minutes remaining plus added on time at BC Place. They haven't won since 2013. The goal scorer on that day, one Landon Donovan in a 1-0 affair. Corona drops it back. Romney now for his partner, Steres. You know what, it may make life difficult for Polenta to get back into the first team setup. Schellbeck operating on this near left-hand side, supported well by Corona. Positioning of Joe Corona, so good. Does well to show, makes himself available, gives his teammates an option and relieves the pressure. Here's Dos Santos, who sprays it wide on the right now for Alessandrini, who goes right down, bearing down on goal, and tried to link with Felcher, but it was too heavy from the Frenchman. At times, those two have really seen it come off without a hitch, but the last couple of forays forward, it hasn't quite done so. You look at the replay, and Steris, no one within 6 yards of he and Alessandrini. Well, we've got a moment. Do you have what it takes to compete against top clubs from around the world? Take on Club Deportivo and Sevilla FC in California's premier international youth soccer tournament, the LA Galaxy Cup, this April at the beautiful Orange County Great Park down in Irvine. The tournament provides the highest level of competition for domestic and international teams. Register your team today at www.lagalaxycup.com. "1-0 to LA. Midway through the second half. Happy to have you along here on Galaxy Radio. I'm Christian Miles. Galaxy looking for their first points on their travels. Just their second game after losing to FC Dallas last month. Here's Dos Santos. Wide. Felcher. Plenty of space to operate as Alessandrini makes himself available. He'll send this one in. Ibrahimovic waiting, but safely into the gloves of Maxime Crépeau, the 24-year-old Canadian keeper. Romney keeps possession going, locates his distributor, Dos Santos, continues to blossom. Seeing the real Jonah Dos Santos now, the one who's electrified Mexico fans through the last number of years. Speaking of electric, here's Antuna operating on the edge of the area, twisting and turning. Antuna sets up a lovely cross, headed away by Henry. Tracked down by Ibrahimovic now, who finds his way to Felcher. Plays it in, flag is down. Alessandrini looks up, pulls it back from the byline and straight into the breadbasket of the Vancouver goalkeeper. Just the one game in Major League Soccer tonight, and this is it. The Galaxy, will one goal be enough? Alessandrini twisting and turning, some good work. It's not for a lack of trying, but Alessandrini can't quite get anybody to make that near post run, and Wong takes over now for Vancouver. Galaxy kept Vancouver off the board here last year on home soil. Last time Vancouver scored against LA in Vancouver was that 4-2 win back in April of 2017. But Felipe getting loose inside the Galaxy penalty area, fires, it takes a deflection. Good block from Dave Romney. Good positioning in the season debut for the former University of San Francisco Don. It was Felipe on the burst. He's been given greater license to roam. It was Venuto. He's been a live wire since coming in. Here's Huang crossing. Ardais! It was a great header, wonderful technique from the Uruguayan, but well wide of goal. So Yordi Reyna's entered the scene, replacing Russell Tybert. That just moments ago. Here's a player that can electrify and get people out of their seats, the young Peruvian, who's expected to feature for Peru coming up at the Copa America this summer. So the Galaxy get set for corner number 5. And check that, a throw-in. Sends one in and rising. It's Ibrahimovic who volleys it home. Something out of nothing. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic opportunistically doubles up for Los Angeles. It's LA 2, Vancouver 0. And once again, a defensive letdown. And the big Swede cashes in for his 4th goal this season. His 26th in Major League Soccer. Just a lovely ball played up by Felcher. And Ibrahimovic, who got tangled up with Joe Corona, chests it down and slaps it home off the side half volley. And that's one of those that sits up so well off turf. And Ibrahimovic only happy to oblige. No chance for Maxime Crépeau, and Ibrahimovic celebrates 3 goals in 2 games for last year's 2nd top goal scorer in Major League Soccer. And that's why they've decided to up his pay by $6 million. The goal coming on the 70th minute. 8 minutes after Steris had opened the scoring now, and things open up. Reyna is in. He's replaced Russell Tybert. We'll see what kind of an effect he can have. He likes to play in a wide role on the right-hand side. Well, they're not making any bones about it. They are going for it. They brought in Venuto, an attacker. They brought in Jordi Reyna, who has an eye for goal as well. Will they get their breakthrough is the question. 20 minutes remaining here. The Galaxy would love to walk out of here with 3 points. They look sharper and sharper with each and every game. Romney back for his partner, Steris. Dos Santos locating the likes of Joe Corona. It's all about game management right now, something the Galaxy did very well in long stretches against the Portland Timbers. Did it really well before the international break in that 3-2 triumph against Minnesota United FC. So Ibrahimovic with a goal and an assist tonight. Once again, all set to take man of the match plaudits as he did last weekend against the Timbers. So the 3rd and final switch now coming in, and it's going to be Fredy Montero stepping in, the 31-year-old Colombian replacing John Arithe. This is a tactical switch. I tell you what, they've got every striker they have out there. Ardais, Reyna, as well as Venuto, and now Montero. They are going for it. Some heavy artillery. We know Montero has come back after a spell in Portugal last year. It's Vancouver on the approach. Nearly brought down. Huang gives chase. Has support on this right-hand side. Here's Venuto. Drops his shoulder and heads for the byline, but over hits the cross. Ardais trying to bring it down. Another one comes in and it'll sail over everybody. And that final ball just lacking here in the second half. Felipe couldn't quite measure it correctly, but Zlatan Ibrahimovic given the captain's armband and leading by example this season. Well, we've got a moment. Soccer fans, the Modelo 6-pack is available now. The deal includes tickets to LA Galaxy against LAFC on July 19th, as well as 5 other games of your choice and a Modelo t-shirt. Get this incredible deal before it's gone at lagalaxy.com/Modelo 6-pack. Felcher has LA Galaxy in the driver's seat. LA yet to make a switch. And why not? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, is the old motto. One wonders, though, how long Roman Alessandrini can go. Felcher down. Meanwhile, on that right-hand side, feeling the after effects of that challenge. A quarter of an hour left here at BC Place. Remember, the Galaxy haven't won in 6 years, and it was just a shove that time from Reyna into the midsection to Roman Alessandrini. And Alessandrini's patience is being tested with this referee. He's had more than his fair share of comments. I can tell you that Efrain Alvarez has been recalled from international duty with the under-17 Mexico team, which was setting up camp down in Acapulco. The guys are being a little bit short-handed in the attack. Efra, who's already burst onto the scene, played a huge role in the victory over Chicago, setting up the Steris goal. Nearly had one against FC Dallas as well, as coming on as a substitute. Indeed, the youngster is a very special player. Remember, just 16 years of age. So Vancouver looking for that moment of positive play. Galaxy, though, able to deal with it. Now, dearly, they'd love to do this and leapfrog 3 other teams ahead of the Friday games: Seattle, Houston, and FC Dallas. It pops out for Huang just on the edge of the Galaxy box. It's Reyna who belts one, and just wide. A big scare for David Bingham in the Galaxy goal. No one closing down the Peruvian Reyna, who had a pop from about 24 yards out. Took a deflection. Huang plays it forward, leaves it. And how about the hit from Jordi Reyna? Big things are expected of this kid. Signed a couple of years ago from Red Bull Salzburg. He's still yet to find the back of the net now in his 4th appearance of the campaign. A guy who's exciting, can play wide and drop underneath and pull those defenders out of position. "12 minutes plus added on time." Huang, who's dropped centrally now, a little bit more withdrawn than we saw him playing higher and wider on that left-hand side in the first half. Meanwhile, Eric Godoy, part of that anchor back there with Doniel Henry. Mark Dos Santos says he's pleased with the understanding between his defensive partners. I can tell you what, he will not be pleased after this game. Defensive letdowns have opened the door for Los Angeles. Alessandrini happy to claim, has the support of Joe Corona. Good understanding between those two as those small triangles develop. Corona from Leggett. Very tight, nifty, and crisp passing from Los Angeles. Here's Schielbeck. This is where the Galaxy have grown. They want to play a possession style, but they look much more comfortable this season than we've seen in the past. Schielbeck crosses in, supported by Corona now. Here's Alessandrini for, Sebastian Leggett. Good 1-2 between he and Corona, the U.S. internationals, combining to good effect. Leggett puts it on that right, sprays it just on the edge of the box. Is Alessandrini in the corner, puts it on his left, fires low. And that one required the attention of Crépeau, who made the save comfortably. It's not without trying for Roman Alessandrini. He's been visibly frustrated, but so desperate to contribute. Risky ball out of the back. This could be calamitous. Antuna steps in. And goalkeeper Maxime Crépeau absolutely irate with the gift from his Vancouver defense. With another unnecessary error. And that will open up corner number 5. And Alessandrini in no hurry to take it. Galaxy looking to kill this game off with plenty of soccer remaining on the in-swinger. Not the best of deliveries once again. Alessandrini has struggled from the corner spot tonight. Clearly not up to full match fitness. It's going to take him a while. Here's Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who's had a hand in both goals, slips around one marker, delivers for an onside. Uriel Antuna on the edge of the box. The return is there. It sits up. Shelbeck gets it all wrong. He was on the doorstep. All he had to do was tap it in, and he sends it across the face of the 6-yard box. A colossal miss from the Norwegian. It's been an embarrassing day for him. Meanwhile, Felipe plays it into the path for Nerwinski, who's made the advancing run. And it'll be the third corner tonight for Vancouver. What do the Whitecaps have up their sleeve? Ibrahimovic will drop back to defend this corner kick. And before that, it'll be the first substitution coming on minute 81 for the Los Angeles Galaxy, and that will see the likes of Chris Pontius step on. Pontius, of course, already starting 2 games, came off the bench last week for Alessandrini as well on Sunday. He will see out the final 8-minute plus stoppage time as Huang stands over this corner kick on the right foot, outswinger. The Galaxy able to clear it away. It's tracked down by Venuto. Here's Felipe. Operating just outside the center circle in the Galaxy half as LA content to absorb this pressure. How dearly the Galaxy would love to get a clean sheet. Reyna, speculative, is a little too casual, and Adnan fires. It summons a great save from David Bingham, but what a hit from the Iraqi. Back the other way, Venuto enters the penalty area around Shelbeck, and it will pop up wildly, and Ardais just slamming into David Bingham. A clear foul on the Vancouver striker. Freddie Montero onto it in a flash. The goal disallowed. But what a hit moments ago from Ali Adnan, who unleashed with his left foot. It was dipping, and it was heading towards goal. Another big save tonight from David Bingham. And he's going to put himself within a shout for man of the match honors. What a save from the former San Jose Earthquake goalkeeper. He's made 3 big ones tonight. Remember, the Galaxy looking for their first clean sheet of 2019. Substitution coming in, and it will be Antuna coming off, and Ima Boateng stepping on for the final 6 minutes or so. Good night for Antuna, who put in an 84-minute shift. His run's opening up space down this left-hand side. It looks as though we'll see where Ima Boateng will slot in. It's clearly evident from watching him over the last couple of years. He's very much more comfortable on that left-hand side, and more productive than he is on the right. So 2 subs deployed by Barosh Esqueloto. Boateng and Pontius on. Alessandrini and Antuna off. Can they see it out? They're nearly there. The Galaxy looking to go 4 unbeaten since that loss 2 years ago. But what a night for David Bingham. One of his best performances since moving to LA from San Jose. Well, we've got a moment. Fans, the LA Galaxy Foundation is now accepting nominations for our 2019 Hero of the Game program. The LA Galaxy strives to express gratitude to local heroes by honoring police, fire, and military personnel and their families for their sacrifice and service. To nominate a hero today, please go to lagalaxy.com/hero of the game. So Freddie Montero thought he had one back. Goal wiped off. The Galaxy, remember, also having one wiped off for offside in the second half. by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So we'll see where this lands LA. FC Dallas having played one more game on 5. By the end of tonight, Galaxy should leapfrog FC Dallas as well as Seattle and Houston, the other Texas team, and it's a crunching challenge from Montero, who's come on with a real petulant air about him. Got the best of Rolf Felcher here, and he came in full-blooded on the Venezuelan. Felcher in visible discomfort as the assistant coaches look on for Vancouver as Felcher caught in. I think Felcher just got his foot stuck in the turf as Montero just collided into him. Studs worn up, but enough to warrant a booking nonetheless. So it will be Montero's first yellow card of the campaign. Montero actually went back to Sporting last season, only contributed with 2 goals in 9 league appearances. Now in his second stint, remember he scored 15 goals a couple of years ago. Top goal scorer in all competitions for Vancouver. Best remembered for those great years with Seattle. Hit it out now, and here's Pontius with the touch. Holds off the challenge from Huang. Steris for Romney, inside their own half. Good ball forward from Romney. His distribution has really been top-notch tonight. Corona goes down under the challenge, and the tackles begin to fly in. A sign of frustration here from Vancouver, who are becoming more and more unhinged as this game wears on. You gotta like it when the referee helps up the player. Third and final switch, and it will be an MLS debut for the French defender Didier Traoré, who comes on for the first time ever. And a real impressive season last year with LA Galaxy too, and earned himself a senior team contract. A player that can play anywhere across the back four, but more comfortable as a left fullback. So Felcher will come off, and all the substitutions deployed by Guillermo Barros Esqueloto. Is there another one in the offing? Is Ibrahimovic on the prowl and turning on the style right now as the Galaxy keep possession? Traoré can't get to it, so it will be Traoré slotting in at left fullback. And that will push Jürgen Schildek to the sideline with Rolf Felcher at right back. So it's not Felcher off, it's Schildek who's gone off. As Felcher recovers from injury. Here's Jordi Reyna bearing down just on the edge of the box. The foot in from Felcher. Reyna pulls it back, trying to create some space. Leaves it wide. This is Venuto on the edge of the box. And drawing 2 markers. Too much time dwelling on the ball as Huang well closed down. The Galaxy with 10 behind it. And Ibrahimovic up top. Reyna, though, trying to pull something off. Montero plays it forward. Down goes Venuto, and an easy piece of defending that time from Steris, who was gifted possession. Here's Zlatan Ibrahimovic holding up play, sends it long, goes for goal. Something out of the LAFC game playbook. No doubt a good time delaying tactic, though. So we look at the start for the Galaxy, and they will move to 12 points, equaling the feat from 2005. Only 3 other occasions has LA been better off at this point through 5 games if this result holds. Here's Montero trying to bring it down. Little spaces. He's marked by Steris, who just does well to dislodge it. Nice piece of 1v2 defending from the Galaxy center half. And a lot of critics are saying if Giancarlo Gonzalez comes in and is purchased, it will mean that Steris will have to vacate his position. And more rough challenges come in. Corona goes to ground, and I believe it was Felipe who came in late. And it was Felipe, so he will be booked. Felipe collecting his second yellow card of the season. Felipe becoming the second man cautioned, by the way, for Vancouver. We move into stoppage time. Felcher's 3 minutes have been confirmed by the fourth official. Felcher, good-looking cross, trying to pick out Pontius. Boateng does well to get underneath it. Montero flicks it into the path, though, but it's claimed by Jonathan Dos Santos. And finally, a first touch from Didier Traoré, player who paid his own airfare a couple of years ago, before the start of last season, rather. Paid his own airfare and won a spot on the LA Galaxy 2 team, impressing head coach Mike Munoz on an open trial. They may have unearthed a gem. Traoré on a little scamper forward, squares it across, wide open for Leggett, who wisely plays it for Ima Boateng, looking to cross, and the Galaxy will have corner number 6. Marco Santos very frustrated, the Vancouver manager, on the touchline, and a relieved counterpart in Guillermo Barros Esqueloto looking on here, trying to see out. The Galaxy just seconds away from their first shutout of the season. That will serve them well as they get set for next Saturday's visit of the Philadelphia Union. Dos Santos takes it. Crepeau gets his lines crossed with the defender as he collides with Henry, and it drops now for Martins. And here's Jordi Reyna, the second half substitute, just hindered by Rolf Felcher, who did just enough as we head into the final minute of added on time. Match day 5 for both of these two. Hard to believe that the season's already a month old. Stay with us. Coming up on Galaxy Radio, we'll have a full post-game show, crown our man of the match, and recap some of the better moments, and have a statistical breakdown, plus a look ahead to next weekend's clash against the Union. It's all coming up on Galaxy Radio in our post-game show. Adnan, the flick from Montero, had to shape his body and come back to it. That one well wide, but he does applaud the effort from the Iraqi fullback. I mentioned the Galaxy after their fourth best start coming into today, and that's going to do it. It continues. Full time has come at BC Place, and the LA Galaxy take the bragging rights. The goals coming on the 62nd minute from Danny Steres, assisted by Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and then it was the Super Swede turning goal scorer, taking a nice cross from Rolf Felcher for his 4th goal of the season, and enough for the LA Galaxy to record victory number 4 in 5 games. The final tonight, Vancouver 0, the LA Galaxy 2 on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life, and Toyota. Let's go places.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Señores, Let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
It's 3 consecutive victories for the LA Galaxy. 2-0 victors on the road as they get their first win on the road. 2-0 at the expense of the Vancouver Whitecaps, and a team that's really clicking into gear. It didn't start in real auspicious fashion. In fact, it started in, well, shall we say, drastic fashion, as Adnan's penalty kick was chipped after Jurgen Schellbeck brought down Lassana Bangura. Unfortunately for Vancouver, however, David Bingham up to the task, keeping Vancouver off the nets. That could have really changed the complexion of this game, and it was a series of great saves tonight, including a point-blank denial of Ardais in the first half. One of 5 big saves for David Bingham, who is just enough for me to earn our Man of the Match honors tonight. Man of the Match is brought to you by Herbalife Nutrition. Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. And I've seen David Bingham since his arrival here a couple of years ago, and my goodness, I'd have to say this is his best performance tonight. When he needed to make the big saves, he made the big saves. His starting positions were spot on, and his distribution is really coming to the fore. Congratulations to David Bingham for our Herbalife Nutrition Man of the Match, nutrition for a better life. But of course, a lot of the plaudits have to go to an undeterred LA Galaxy team spearheaded by the attacking prowess of none other than Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who brings his goal-scoring total up to 4 goals, but registering his first assist, that coming in the 62nd minute, setting up Daniel Steres for his second goal with an easy header from close range, totally unmarked at that far post. And then 8 minutes later, it was Rolf Felcher picking out Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who chested it down and slammed it right past the goalkeeper, Maxime Crepeau, to put this one beyond doubt. That really took the wind out of the Vancouver sails. They deployed all sorts of attacking substitutes in Lucas Venuto and Freddie Montero and the like, along with Jordi Reyna, but it really didn't change any of the approach, and it really didn't create the opportunities that Vancouver were so desperately needing, especially as the game wore on in the second half, and the Galaxy were able to bunker in and weather the storm. And that brings to light another positive moment here for the Galaxy. Our moment of the match brought to you by Alcatel, the official smartphone of the LA Galaxy. Alcatel is available over at Cricket Wireless, and that will have to be the first clean sheet of the season. The Galaxy have struggled giving away games late, losing their concentration, but in terms of after that shaky start in the first 15 minutes, they took control of this game. They had the better opportunities, and they had more of the meaningful possession. Not to say Vancouver didn't have their chances, but I have to say, on the balance, a just and well-deserved 3 points for the LA Galaxy, who emerge victorious now for the 4th time and leapfrog FC Dallas, the Houston Dynamo, and the Seattle Sounders and take sole possession of second place on 12 points from 5 games, 1 point adrift of the Western Conference leaders and city rivals. All right, we're going to step aside one more time here, but keep it right here on Galaxy Radio. Our post-game show rolls on.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Senores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Want more for less? Spectrum Mobile delivers. Grab your wireless bill to compare and see how you can save up to 40% a month with our unlimited data plan for $45 a line, or our buy the gig plan for $14 a gig, all with free nationwide talk and text. Call 855-535-7732. Get Spectrum Mobile today. Call 855-535-7732. Savings based on comparison of single-line unlimited plans amongst major national carriers as of 10/21/18. Visit Spectrum.com for offer restrictions and details.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
The LA Galaxy are red hot and emerging as a threat in the Western Conference. Their third consecutive win, their first shutout, and their first points on the road. 2-0 victors at the expense, of course, of the Vancouver Whitecaps. Christian Miles wrapping it up here on a big night for Los Angeles. The only game tonight ahead of the 9-game fixture list tomorrow in Major League Soccer, which is started off by NYCFC at home to Montreal. LAFC will be away to DC United and Wayne Rooney, while Toronto will entertain Chicago. New York Red Bulls will play host to Minnesota United FC, while the Columbus Crew will be away, or rather Colorado Rapids will be away to Orlando City. Philadelphia entertain FC Dallas, while Columbus host New England. It will be Portland at San Jose, and Seattle getting set to lock horns at home against Real Salt Lake on Sunday. The expansion team, FC Cincinnati, welcomes Sporting Kansas City. But tonight it belongs to the LA Galaxy. 12 points from their first 5 games, already off to their 4th best start in club history. And a lot of the success we talked about, David Bingham earning man of the match honors, and of course all the headlines will be captured by Zlatan Ibrahimovic with his goal and an assist. But how about the work in the back from Danny Steres in support of what is emerging as one of the best midfields in all of Major League Soccer in Joe Corona, Sebastian Lletget, as well as Jonathan Dos Santos. Another exquisite performance covering all kinds of ground. the tidiest of passing, playing in that deep lying role, looking a lot like a young Andrea Pirlo earlier in his career, spraying those long diagonal balls and opening up that Vancouver defense. The Galaxy would have had a lot more opportunities if they could have taken their chances in the first half, as he created 6 shots with none of them on goal. But then some poor defending in the second half from Vancouver really alleviated that for Los Angeles. And as a result, once again, the Galaxy able to take advantage and victimize Vancouver. 2 second-half goals, the story today. The Galaxy win for the first time at BC Place, going all the way back to 2013 and ending a run of 2 consecutive trips to the Pacific Northwest, or rather the southwest of Canada, against Vancouver, and stretched their unbeaten run against the Whitecaps to 4 games following that big 3-0 win last September. Back-to-back victories and things looking good. Always important to take maximum points against your conference rivals. So they're in prime position right now, but a lot of soccer remaining to be played. Lasting impressions for me, I tell you what, the Galaxy defense look a little unhinged. It wasn't the best of nights, in all honesty, for Jorgen Skjelvik. However, I did think that Dave Romney stepped into the center back role, pairing with his old buddy Daniel Steres, and did a formidable job deputizing for Diego Polenta, who was mysteriously left out of the entire 18 tonight. Another good piece of work on the right-hand side from Rolf Felcher. But Jorgen Skjelvik will indeed want to regroup ahead of the visit of Philadelphia coming up next Saturday. Roman Alessandrini looking back to his old self on the right-hand side, and Uriel Antuna always a menace. And who else? What can you say about Zlatan Ibrahimovic? He may be down, he may be out, he may be questioned to play on turf. Never question this man, because when you do, he always answers it, and he answers it in emphatic fashion, and played another huge role, scoring 3 in his last 2 games, and he has been directly involved in 3 of the Galaxy's last 4 as they continue to march on in the Western Conference. All right, that's going to do it for us. On behalf of all the good people here with Galaxy Radio, my name is Christian Miles, saying good night from Vancouver, where the Galaxy went out 2-0 over the Whitecaps.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals: St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Alcatel, the official smartphone partner of LA Galaxy, presents Onyx, a smartphone with the latest tech features at a great price. Enjoy sharp photos with dual rear cameras, enhanced security features with fingerprint and facial recognition, up to 32 gigabytes of storage, and the battery built to last. This beautifully designed smartphone with suede texture finish and expansive 5.5-inch full-view display will handle all of your entertainment needs. Available at Cricket Wireless and AlcatelOnyx.com.
Want more for less? Spectrum Mobile delivers. Grab your wireless bill to compare and see how you can save up to 40% a month with our unlimited data plan for $45 a line, or our buy the gig plan for $14 a gig, all with free nationwide talk and text. Call 855-535-7732. Get Spectrum Mobile today. Call 855-535-7732. Savings based on comparison of single-line unlimited plans amongst major national carriers as of 10/21/18. Visit spectrum.com for offer restrictions and details.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. And SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.